Most of you are ruining your life without realizing it. You only have about 27,000 days to live on this earth. Subtract about a third of that because you're sleeping, and then I want you to subtract the first 25 years of your life because that's the time you mostly spend screwing up. And what you're left with is a terrifyingly low number. That is how many days you have left to fix up your life. So I have a challenge for you. Step 1, implement every single strategy I'm about to show you to get back control of the last 9,000 days you have left in your life. And step 2, make it to the end of this video, because this brings me to your first mistake. Your attention span is too short. In 2004, attention span was about 2.5 minutes. A few years after that, it was about 75 seconds. Today, attention span is less than 40 seconds. Now, why is this a problem? Because every single time your attention is diverted from something important that's in front of you, it can take you up to 25 minutes to refocus back on track. And what happens is you're not going to want to do it anymore, so you will now procrastinate that important task you had in front of you. You can never focus on anything meaningful, so your life becomes a string of distraction to distraction to distraction. 2, you do not think about goals. Now, you've heard and you know that you have to set these goals, but they're not part of your daily thought process. You don't even think about them, and it's not your fault. You're just living life. Your days are passing by distraction to distraction to distraction without you realizing it. And then society tells you, oh, self-love, mental health, no need to pressure yourself, no need to put expectations on yourself. So you use that as a crutch. But then it's gonna sink in as you age and you see that there's certain things you wanna achieve in life. You're gonna see just how difficult they are to achieve them and just how much time you have wasted by not setting those goals early on. This takes me to mistake number 3. You are staying inside. You should make it a goal to only use your home for sleep and work. Other than that, as you're young, there should be no reason why you're staying inside, playing video games, napping all day, or laying in bed. You have to understand that forcing yourself to go outside gives you 2 things that increase your masculine energy. 1, it gives you vitamin D, and vitamin D boosts your testosterone. But number 2, it gives you experience, and experience makes you desirable. And look, I'm not telling you it's gonna be easy. This is a challenge I had to do for myself. So force yourself and start easy. Go on a run. Force yourself to go to social events. I want you to get new hobbies. Look, we just made it to the first 3, and these 3 are just fixing actions that you're doing incorrectly in your day. I got 6 more with the next 3 fixing your decision-making skills, because every day you're making a decision and you're usually choosing wrong. Which takes to number 4, you are obsessed with saving. You will spend all your energy penny pinching. As you're young, this is when we have the most energy to work as hard as possible, and you're misinvesting those hours saving instead of figuring out how to produce more cash. As you get older, you will have wished that you would have started young, building something that created cash or generating a skill that you could use further down the road to generate cash. Which, speaking of cash, everybody loves it. Our sponsor for today is a banking app called Dave, which can help you get up to $500 of extra cash. But look, ultimately, I'm not telling you not to save. I'm telling you to do it on autopilot. A good trick to use is the 50-30-20 rule. This way, you're saving money without stressing yourself and can use those hours to build cash. Now, the 50-30-20 rule is simple. Out of your paycheck, 50% will go to living expenses. This is your home, your car, your food, your necessities. 30% will go to your wants. This is going out to eat. This is going on your dates. This is going on vacation and trips. And finally, your 20% will get saved. Once you've set those constraints, then just adjust your lifestyle to fit that constraint. And I get it. Maybe you can't start saving now because you're too in debt. But that's where Dave can help. With Dave, there's no interest, there's no late fees or credit check. So that extra cash that could be up to $500 you can receive instantly, that could be more money to fill up the gas tank, finally get your car repaired, or catch up on bills. All without having to wait for that next paycheck, and can get you back on track so you can get your life into that 50-30-20 lifestyle. But once you do, this is where I want you to get smart. I want you to take that 20% you have been saving to get rich. After you have saved about 6 months of emergency fund, anything else you save, I want you to use that excess to start investing in your dreams. This could mean starting a new business, taking courses or online certification for a higher paying job, or maybe investing in real estate. But the goal should be to focus on creating money and not just saving it. So have Dave help you. Millions have already downloaded the Dave app to get the financial relief they need with extra cash. You can download Dave today at dave.com/TMF. That's dave.com/TMF. Sign up to the extra cash account to get up to $500 instantly. For terms and conditions, you can go to dave.com/legal. Instant transfer fees apply, and banking services are provided by Evolve, which is a member of the FDIC. 5. You overthink everything. This is a coping mechanism you use to avoid taking risk. When something in life is risky, you will think about it in every direction to the point of inaction. New business idea? Oh, I can't do that. What will my friends say? Oh, wait, but my parents wanted me to go to school. Oh, I've never started a business. I don't even know where to start. What if it fails? Well, most businesses fail anyway. Talking to that girl you have a crush on? Can't do that because she might have a boyfriend. She might reject me. She might laugh at me. Oh, she's too busy now. I'll talk to her tomorrow when she's free. You want to change careers? Can't do that because, well, they already know me here. What if I can't land another job? Well, I'll have to start from zero. You need to stop overthinking and change your perspective. This specific study found that facing your fears and taking risks can actually be healthy for your psychological health. So, instead of being scared of fear, you should laugh in its face. You should enjoy it. You should seek it. I want you to live your life looking for the next thing that scares you and act on it every single time. Number 6, you favor short-term thrill over long-term reward. Life, it's all about binary decisions. You will always have 2 choices to make, a hard one and an easy one. And here is where it gets harder. This specific study found that your brain not only favors the easy path, but it will perceive the easy path to be the best path, even if it's not, because it wants to avoid the difficult task as much as possible. This is why when you're faced with 2 options, everyone's brain will favor the easiest option, the one that will get you to the quickest reward, that quick dopamine. But I'm here to tell you that in life, anything worthwhile, anything you actually want will take hard work that everyone is avoiding because, again, their brain is wired that way, so no one is taking the hard path. So next time you're faced with that decision of an easy path and a long path, I want you to always go down the path your brain is telling you not to go to. These first 6 mistakes, they're the ones everyone around you is making and wasting their life away. But these last 3 I'm about to share you will give you complete control by changing those who are around you. Starting with number 7, you have to stop dating that person you're comfortable with. She doesn't challenge you. And then you stay with her for 6 years because she's more comfortable than taking a risk and going back to being single. Here's why you need to change. Because in the dating world, there is this hypothesis called the matching hypothesis. What it basically states is that you will date within your league. So 10s will date with 10s, 9s with 9s, and 5s with 5s. And this league is based on attractiveness and socioeconomic levels. Going out to the real world will force you to better yourself in every aspect of your life so you can get access to the partner that you truly desire. And in the meantime, as you're gaining access, you are also developing and bettering yourself. Takes us to number 8, believing you deserve anything. You don't understand. You have to fight for everything, especially the things that are worthwhile, the things that everybody wants. Let me give you some perspective. You want 6-pack abs? Only 2% of the American population has a 6-pack. You want to date hot women? Well, the top 20% of men are taking 80% of women. That means only the 9s and 10s are taking everything. You want to make $100,000 a year? Well, only the top 17% of earners in America make $100,000 a year. Now, if you add up all those 3 percentages, 6-pack, a hot girl, 6 figures, the probability of you being that guy is 0.0006% chance. Imagine that. You have to do what 99.994% of the population is choosing not to do to get what you want out of life. You don't deserve anything. And finally, number 9, you continue to surround yourself with bad people. I will leave you with advice that your mother gave you when you were young. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around with. She was right. She didn't want you to hang around with the bum that played video games every day, with the guy that was smoking weed all day, with the dude that was always blasted every weekend. She was right. You will do what they do. So change those around you. If they are not building you up, change your friend group to all be in the same mindset of leveling yourself up in the gym, with women, with your careers, and as a man.